Okay, this is the Good Deeds dress pattern modified. I decided to make a little video to go along in the blog after I had completed the dress, so that's why we've got a different fabric that I'm demonstrating with, but everything else is the same. I'm going to attach the right sides. We're going to make a side seam over here, so the first thing I'm going to do is attach the front to the back, and then we're going to insert I messed up there. These pieces are not cut exactly the same, so I'm off a little bit. I'm going to try to attach all this to start with and then sew it all at one time. Alright, then the next thing we're going to do is attach a tie to the back, because the little dress is going to tie on the sides. This is easy. Y'all know how to do this. But we might have some beginners out there. We just push that tie right up there in the seam. I'm going to pin that. Now, the most complicated thing that we're going to do is attach another tie to the front plus the little tab that I've made. Now the tab finished for a small dress is 3 by 3.5, and you'll adjust that size depending on the size of the dress. So this is for a small dress, like 12 months or so. So I'm going to take the tab and the tie, and this is the finished side here and here. Raw edges over here and here. And I'm going to just put it right there on top of that top piece. Pick up the back piece, and then we're going to pull that back facing on the back piece, just pull it over. And then just pin it. Just pin it. It's a little thick. I'm left-handed, so I'm going to the sewing machine. I'm just going to turn this upside down and stitch. And this, I'll have to trim this down because the tab's a little too big, but I'll just start sewing right there at the edge. And I should have probably taken my pins out, but I know y'all know to do that before you sew. And then when we turn it, you'll see the tab attached and the tie. Alright, now let me go to the back. Now this is the side seam. then we'll flip around and attach the last tie. Okay, now let's flip it and see what we've got. Okay, we've got a nice side seam over here, and all of our raw edges are inside. And then we have the back tie and the front tie, and we have the tab. So you can begin to see how once this is attached to the skirt of the dress, it will be stitched along here, and so this will be joined right here on the side. This is kind of an open seam, but it will meet right there on the side. And then when the dress is tied, then the tab inside will keep the child's skin from being exposed. And so when this is open, it gives them more room when they pull the dress on, because the original pattern was a little tight, and I think kids probably would have a hard time getting it on. So we've just modified it a little bit, and I guess that's it. Hope y'all enjoy.